Hi everyone, and welcome to a very special interview episode of Entrepreneur's Toolbox. Today I'm going to be interviewing Anas Ramadan. I got so much value out of this interview, and I know that you will too. So make sure that you don't miss a minute of it. Welcome to Entrepreneur's Toolbox. I'm Jonathan, and I'm here to help you find the tools to build an income online. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified every time that a new video goes live. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the interview. I know you're gonna get a lot of value out of it because I got a lot of value out of it, so enjoy.
Okay.
Hi everyone, Jonathan here. I'm here with Anas Ramadan. Would you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Hi everyone. My name is Anas Ramadan, and I live in the Netherlands. I am a personal development coach, mentor, and I do online marketing.
Awesome. So I just wanted to share your journey a little bit with my community. And so I'm just going to go through a couple different questions that I had that I think that people will get a lot of value from the answer. The first question that I wanted to ask is, what are you doing to continue to grow and progress during your online journey?
Okay, well, here's the first thing I have learned. And so my journey started actually with personal development, before I jumped into the online business at all. So I was working on my 9 to 5 as an employee. And then something triggers me that this is not all of it, right? So I was hungry for more. I was, just striving for more, want more of the things that we all want, right? The freedom, the lifestyle, and all these things. So it started with me really with personal development. And the very first lesson I have learned from my first teacher is, if you want things for you to change, you need to change. And changing in the sense, work more on yourself than you do on your job. And from that day on, I make it my mission to always work on myself, invest in myself, courses, books, seminars, education, whatever sort of adding value that can be, to my future career or to my personality or to character or to my knowledge, then I would just do it.
That's awesome.
So this is really the main thing. Always investing in myself.
Yeah, invest in yourself first, right?
Sure, before the business.
Awesome.
Because here's the key I have been given by the same teacher, Mr. Jim Rohn. He said, your income seldom exceeds your personal development. So if you want more, you need to become more. In life, we get what we deserve, not what we want. And in order for you to become a deserving person, you need to become an extraordinary with the skills, with knowledge, personality, character, integrity. So work on yourself more than you do on your job. And I figured out he was right.
That's really wise advice. Yeah,
he was right.
Really wise advice. But
yeah.
Another question I wanted to ask was, how long have you been working online? I know a lot of people see people when they're already progressing, when they're already growing, but they don't really see where people are coming from, where they're starting, and that can be discouraging sometimes.
Sure. Well, I have been online on and off for quite a long time, right? But I would say that since 2 years, things started to take another dimension. Before then, I was just trying to do anything and everything, hoping that something will work. Apparently, it didn't work because, I have had the vision, which was not complete, but I like the plan. I like the how. It just seemed not to have the puzzle altogether. But then luckily enough, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? And if you keep searching, sure enough, you will find the answers. So the answers start to make more sense as I started to really seek the knowledge, the mentorship, the courses, the right type of business colleagues, the right type of opportunity, working more on my communication skills, my marketing skills, reading the necessary book. And the most important, in my opinion, is focusing on what works. The 20% that produces the 80% of your productivity, and learning to say no to what doesn't work, right? So since 2 years, actually things started to take a whole new dimension. So I would say 2 years, to cut the long story short. Yeah.
Well, you just mentioned that you had a mentor. Did you currently have a mentor? Is there somebody that's helping you through your journey right now?
Yeah, yeah. Since the first advice I have had from my first teacher, Mr. Ron, since that day till today, I'm just hiring mentors one after one.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
every
why.
time I started a new journey, I go to someone who exactly has the result that I want to have, and I tell him, hey, listen, tell me where do you want to be, where do you want me to be, what time, what to say, and with whom, and I will be there until I figure it out myself so that I can tweak the process. I find
Sounds
it
like you're
way.
very teachable, right?
I don't, I don't overcredit my smart, my sharpness, because I don't have to. Like if there's someone who knows exactly what you want, so why losing time?
Mm-hmm.
Why losing time? I mean,
Exactly.
this is obviously why why mentors are there, why people are there.
Yeah, they put themselves out there to help you. So by ignoring that assistance that they're offering to help you, so you definitely should take it if it's good to take your goal. So my next question would be, what is your vision for your future? I know that you said you've been working for about like 2 years, but where do you see yourself going in the long term with on your journey?
Wow, this is a huge question actually. So let me try to break it down a little bit so that I can give you as particular answer as I could give. But my vision for myself is really from now on, to the end of the life, is I want to really see who I can become, what all I can do, and what all I can have. So I want really to if there is one thing I'm running after, is I'm running after my own potential.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to figure out what is it that I can do, what is it that I can have, who can I be? Mm-hmm. Because we are always becoming, we never are. So this is really my vision. I just want to have become who I want to become, the promise of the future. If that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like everybody has their own vision of what they want, and I think that it's very important that we know that before you even start on your journey, you want to know where you're heading. Otherwise, you don't know. You won't know the steps in order to get to that goal. So it sounds like you're really finding the different things in order to get to that.
Sure. Now, although my previous answer may sound a little bit intangible, so I will give you a more particular one, if you will. My goal is to meet and touch as many people as I possibly can, and just share with them my story, and it's up to them.
How many people you could help along the way?
Oh, as many as I possibly can. So one of the things that I put on my vision board is I want one day to be able to hold the biggest seminar that is held on planet Earth. Just myself and other people who has really super powerful stories to tell people, testimonials to tell. If we gather all these testimonials, guess what you will get as a conclusion? Possibilities are endless to those who want one. So this is one of the things that I have on my vision board, and very, very, very few people know this. So that now everybody knows it. But I'm proud to say so.
Well, if people are wise enough to simulate what you're doing, then they deserve the success that you're getting, right?
Yeah, of course. I hope so.
So what are you currently doing to grow and progress during your online journey? Is there something new that you're doing right now? Some new path that you're taking, or are you just continuing what you're doing before?
Well, actually, I'm just focusing right now on what is working. So we learn stuff, right? We invest, we learn, we teach, and we figure out what is working, and then we focus really more on what is proven to work. So for me personally, also, I'm moving, I'm putting all my focus on one social media platform, which is the YouTube, because this is the most, it's a search engine. I like it. I like to be in front of the camera. I like to express the energy to people. And this is one of the most powerful platform now that we really can invest in. So this is my main focus now, to build a YouTube channel, to influence, touch people, share stories.
Do you have a YouTube channel right now, or are you just getting started?
Yeah, I had one which I happened to lose due to an amateur mistake, and I'm proud to say it's an amateur mistake. I made it myself, but hey, we learn from our mistakes. So I rebuilt the new channel, and I'm uploading the new videos, and every couple of new videos I will re-upload an older one mentioning that this is an older video, so that people who are joining the channel, the new people who are joining the channel, they can just find out what is exactly happening.
Yeah, I think that's pretty inspiring that you're just moving forward, even though you hit like a roadblock like that, because a lot of people would just give up at that point after putting so much work in. But you know that there's so much potential with what you're doing that you just need to move forward and make sure that it's a success, right?
Oh, come on. I mean, so here's the thing. I will be releasing a video on this particular experience because I think it will inspire many people. Like, not this particular example, but it's also applied to many things in life. So here's the deal, right? Things are going to happen even if we avoid them. Like, we don't have control. Things are going to happen. They are going to happen, right? And it is not what is happening that will determine what you're going to do. It's how your behavior towards the problem, right? Problems will happen to you, to me. I mean, God forbid, but they will happen. So it's not what happened, it's what you are going to do about what is happening, right? So, luckily enough, the channel was still growing up. Yes, I have lost some momentums. Yes, I have lost some, some viewers, some subscribers, potentially. Those who are linked to the channel, they will look me up again. But what will happen then if I just give it up? I mean, it's no point, right? No, I was this close to heart attack, but I survived it.
Yeah, and like you said, you've probably learned a lot from your first round of building your channel that you could apply to your new channel, and then just continue to grow from that point. So you're not starting from zero, you're starting from where you are right now.
No, and yeah, I look at it at the positive side of the equation. So I have great expectations for the new channel. And see, there's always a good in everything, right? It's the good, the bad. So the bad side was that I lost the channel. The good side is I now know how to not lose it again. I now know that I have to keep track of everything. I now know some more hacks and techniques to apply into the new one. So had that not happened, I wouldn't have learned what I now have learned.
So if there was one piece of advice that you give to a brand new online entrepreneur, what would it be?
Okay, so here's the thing. Back to what we were saying, knowledge. Seek someone who knows, or it doesn't necessarily have to be someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be mentor or a course, but just make sure that you go after what matters and what you want. So put on a black and white the goals that you want to achieve. Take it a little bit. Don't try to compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 11. Don't be distracted by other people's testimonials and what they are getting, all the the massive success they are having, because it's not fair for yourself. You're just starting and you are comparing yourself to someone who's been in the industry for 8 or 10 years. So just break down your goals to milestones and seek out how and what is the best way to do so. If it's mentor, let it be. If it's course, let it be. Find out the right people to give you the right advices, and don't seek shortcuts.
Yeah. That's fantastic advice. So if anybody wanted to find you, where would they get in contact with you? Just different social network platforms or anything like that?
YouTube channel is the best place to find me. Anas Ramadan.
And that's the name of your channel right now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop up your name real quick just so people can see how it's spelled. So there it is right there. It's the name of the YouTube channel. So make sure that you look for the YouTube channel and subscribe and support the growth of his new channel as he republishes the old videos and creates new content.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And by the way, what you're doing is great. I love all your tutorials. I personally use like 3 or 4 softwares already from what you have suggested. Like the one for the YouTube and the friend remover and all this. So you're giving great advices, great tools that makes our life very much easier. I personally get so much value and so many hours back to my daily stuff just by listening to your 5-minute sweet videos. Thank you very much. Massive shout out to you. You rock.
Appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, and that's my goal to give value, and I know that that's your goal too with your content as well.
You're already there.
Thank you. It means a lot. So make sure that you check out Anas's YouTube channel, subscribe to his channel, and give him some support. And thank you again for coming and sharing your story with everybody at Entrepreneur's Toolbox. And we look forward to seeing everything that come out of your channel as well.
Thank you so much, and thanks for your kindness, your effort, and for your great channel. God bless.
Of course. All right, take care.
Thank you, you too.
If you get value out of these videos, make sure that you like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified every time that I upload a new video. If you have any requests for videos, make sure that you let me know in the comments. I'm here to serve you, and I want to make sure that I'm making videos that you want to learn about. So make sure that you show your support and subscribe to Anas's YouTube channel. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure that you check out my interviews playlist. What was your favorite thing about Anas's interview today? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.